Hey, what is up YouTube? I'll take you guys through a recent back workout that I did at the new Paddo Performance in Sydney, in Banks Meadow in Sydney. I haven't done one of these videos for a while, but now we're deep into the off season and my training is on track. So I'll take you through some of the things that I'm trying to achieve with my training at the moment. And one of my main priorities this off season is the back. It's always been one of my weaker body parts is my back, and this is some of the exercises that I use to try and bring up that weak area. So we start with rope pull downs. So I usually like to do about 12 to 15 reps with this, and I do about 2 working sets because I superset this with dumbbell pullovers. And what I'm trying to do here is keep my scapula down and keep the tension on the lats and get a squeeze with the rope. So working on the contracted position with the rope pull down and then going to the dumbbell pullover, which is more the stretch position. So again, trying to keep the scapula down and really sort of lowering the weight slowly, trying to maintain that tension on the lats. I really feel this like right up in the armpit, sort of the rear delt, tricep tie-in, all that junction sort of area gets a big stretch. I don't want to overstretch things here. I just want to keep the tension on the muscle as much as I can, but I find this is a good superset to start the workout because you're isolating the lats before you bring any bicep into any of the exercises. So similar to the Dorian Yates when he used the pullover machine, that's why I like to use the rope and then the dumbbell, because you're getting the full range of the lat by doing both of those. Then the next exercise is this lat pull down variation that I like. I've seen this used recently a lot. It's become very popular sort of online just because with the cable you can sort of get the alignment sort of to match your mechanics as best you can. So what I'm trying to do again is keep the scapula down and just trying to think about bringing that elbow down to my hip and try and contract the lats as much as possible. Trying to keep tension on the lats the whole time by keeping my scapula down. You'll see I sort of adjust as I start to fatigue. I keep trying to adjust and keep that scapula down. But it's a great exercise just because of the alignment, and you can sort of set the machine up. You can set the cable up to match your flexibility. Then next I'd like to do just one set of pull-ups. So with these pull-ups I get a little bit of biceps, a little bit too much biceps in the pull-ups, so that's why I just do one set. And the reason why I'm doing it is just mainly to sort of test my strength. Pull-ups is a great exercise, but it's not the best for hypertrophy, but it is a good way to sort of gauge progress with strength. So I get about 6 or 7 reps with body weight at the moment, and each week I record it and see if I can get a few more reps each time. And then what I do, because I haven't really fatigued the muscle a whole lot with the pull-ups, I superset that with some pull downs. I'm using the handles just as I prefer a sort of neutral grip, and I find these handles are really nice because you can sort of find a nice position where your shoulder is the most comfortable with your body. So again, trying to keep the scapula down and keep that tension on the lats, and just trying to focus on getting a nice squeeze on the lats. I try and get about 12 to 15 reps. It's only one set, just to sort of finish off the pull downs, and then I go on to a seated row. So this is can be substituted for like a barbell row or a T-bar row, but I like to use the pad as I deadlift and squat throughout the week, so I don't sort of want any more lower back work. So I prefer a machine that has a pad to keep any hip movement out of it, but I try and load it up as much as I can and get to a point where I'm getting about 6 reps. And again, I'm trying to pull my elbows into my hips and keep the tension on the lats. And then next exercise on the seal row, is I'm basically working on scapular retraction here, trying to work the upper back. Again, I'm using the handles just because I find that if I use an overhand grip, it puts a bit too much tension on the brachialis or the around the elbows. I find it a little bit tough on the elbows, so I prefer a neutral grip with this exercise, and basically just trying to pull the scapula down and back as much as I can each rep. Getting a lot of rear delt involvement here, but mostly using sort of lower traps, rhomboids, rear delts, mid traps with this exercise. Then the next exercise, and just to finish off, is just a shrug, and I'm trying to use the bench to create a bit more angle so that I'm sort of hitting more mid traps with this shrug variation, and just try and work the back from a slightly different angle. But that is my back workout wrapped up. That's how I like to attack the back workout at the moment, and hopefully I can bring up the back and make it a strong point for my next comp, which I haven't decided on yet, but that is my main priority in the off season, is back and shoulders. But that's the workout wrapped up. Keep following along. Hopefully more workouts and diet tips to come, and I'll catch you guys again soon.